Hello, hello, hello. Everybody, everybody. What's cracking? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, oh my goodness, do you hear that dog? That's an annoying dog, too. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay, so real talk right here, guys. Real talk right here. Your family can also break your promises just like your friends, guys. FYI. And I don't know how many times I hear this, guys. I have friends too that, well, homies, not friends all the way. But I have people that I have known for a while and past people that constantly give me the excuse that oh, I'm available, like I'm available on Saturday. You're available on Saturday? I'm available on Saturday. Let's go out. Okay. Hey, it's Saturday. Where are you at? Oh, snap. Was it this Saturday? And it constantly rotation. I'm a person that admits. And if you give me an advance, like if I'm working right, like 2 weeks, it has to be 2 weeks in advance because that's how you do things. If it's like a party, or if it's like going on vacation, going on a cruise, going to Galveston, San Antonio, Austin, you got to give me 2 weeks in advance on those things. Just hanging out, we don't have to have 2 weeks notice. We can just ask ourselves, are you off this day? Oh yeah, I'm off this day. Okay, let's hang out. Then that's how I function with my homie G's. If it's just a regular day and we just want to hang out, we group up. I don't have to have a 2 weeks notice for that. Again, let me repeat myself. If you're gonna have a birthday party and you're gonna have a set time, set day, I want to know that time, that day, so I can request that time. Because you know why? Come closer. Come closer. Let me come closer. You want to know why that I would give a 2 weeks notice for a birthday party? You want to know why? By the way, guys, I have one of my showroom lights on. The reason why is because people cannot cancel that. Let me repeat that. People cannot cancel that. If they're going to have a party at a facility, that timestamp is there. That time, no matter if it's a kid's party, no matter if it's a quinceañera, no matter if it's a wedding, all those things have timestamps. So that means that it's a guarantee this event is going to happen. And that's exactly why whenever it's like people's, I'm not calling you out, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just letting I'm letting this people know everywhere around the world that your family can do the same. I'm just gonna recap on the friends, how I go about with friends. If I know that there's gonna be a party, if I know there's it's a wedding or whatever, I'm on a 2 weeks notice. Usually weddings are planned 2 to 3 years prior on a set date, so you can put 2 weeks notice. Birthdays, parties too. You know that it's going to be your birthday party on like the 5th. So it's a guaranteed fact. So that means no cancellations. I'm not going to tell you, okay, I'm going to give, you want to hang out on Saturday? Yeah, we'll hang out on Saturday. Okay, let me give a 2 weeks notice. No, we're going to just play it by ear. Everything else is by ear. Everything else is by ear. And what I'm going with the family is that family can do the same thing too. You have trust so much family through your lifetime. And if Sally says that she's 100% with you, and this is family, I'm talking about family now. And Sally says, call me anytime, anywhere. We are blood. We are homies. We stick together. By the way, guys, I have my both showroom lights on. And Sally keeps telling you, anytime, anywhere, you need a ride, I got your back. We are blood, we are family. And this is actual blood and family. You call Sally one day that you don't feel good at work and that you need to get off work. Oh, Sally's not going to drop what she's doing because she's got to take the kids to soccer. And nobody's going to come in between kids. Nobody. And so she's not going to say, oh, snap. Well, Joshua, he's got to go to soccer practice at 6:30, but Sally wants to get out of work early, and she's just desperate. She's calling me. This Sally is 7 miles away, and she wants to get out now, and you gotta go take Josh to soccer practice. So where I'm going, just because they're blood, just because they're family, doesn't mean that they're gonna be 100%. This brought me to this point, because again, I'm not calling anybody out. This brought me to this point because my grandma loves one of my cousins. And one of my cousins, she is, I could say I love her too, but I'm not going to love her that much to the point where, if anything happens, I'm there for you and stuff like that. She loves her so much and she cares about her. She's literally the nice one, nice but bittersweet one out of the family. So a lot of us are savage, we're savages over here. Like I'm a savage. I'm nowhere near nice. She's very nice. She'll do anything, everything for everybody. She's that type of person that you hear about on the news that they died and they passed away. And yes, that goes dark right there. Let me see what these kids are doing. Hold on. Give me a sec, guys. Alright, I don't know what they were doing. But so she was supposed to. Oh, let me refill my cup. She was supposed to have a garage sale with my grandma for weeks already. Three weeks and 2 weeks passed. She told my grandma, and she said to my grandma that yes, Aunt. She says it in Spanish. She's like, yes, Aunt. We'll go ahead and do. You want to have a garage sale? We'll have a garage sale. Yes, I would love to have a garage sale with you and everything else. So she told her that. My grandma had cap on that. My grandma said that, she's going to support me. And my grandma was excited because when she tells a story, she tells it like that person is going to show up. And yesterday, turned into today, of course. Yesterday is when she kept calling because she says that, hey, when are you going to come over in the morning because I need the help setting up the tent, setting up everything so we can have the garage sale. My grandma kept calling her yesterday. She said she called her all freaking day. And she kept texting her. She called her mom. Nobody answered. Not even her own mom answered. And she's like, my grandma said to me, I'm so disappointed in her. I'm so disappointed in her. She told me, she promised me that she will be there to help me do this garage sale. I'm just so disappointed. And after she was talking to me about her disappointment about her, she's like, "Oh my God, hold on, she's calling me." And so I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll let my grandma go and let her talk to her." What are they doing? Oh, it keeps glitching. So she told me about her being like, I'm gonna be there and everything to when she called me back. By the way, guys, one showroom light on. When she called me back, she says, well, she's not gonna be able to make it because she forgot that it was the Mother's Day weekend and that she takes her mother out to here all weekend. She takes her mother out all weekend. Okay, mind you that. I'm like, okay, I guess they spend Mother's Day together. We don't know. It had to fall into a holiday to my grandma understand that she can also fail at keeping promises. And she's her own blood. She's everything. My cousin does it. My other cousin, I have a lot of cousins, like millions of them. One of my cousins that's close to my grandma, he does the same thing. Same freaking thing. Says that he's gonna show up and never shows up. My cousin that's supposed to, show up to put my wall mount. By the way, guys, he's supposed to show up so he can help me put my TV wall mount. He says, "Oh yeah, are you available tomorrow morning?" And I texted him and said, "No, I'm not available because tomorrow morning I have to work." I confirmed that I didn't have to work like about 30 minutes later. I confirmed that I didn't have to work until later tomorrow. And I called him and he didn't answer. And then I texted him and said, I confirmed that I work later tomorrow in the morning. I mean, in the afternoon. Instead of I work at 11, I got to go to work at 4. And I confirmed that. And I said, will you still be down to help me with my wall mount, TV wall mount? He hasn't texted until an hour and a half later. He texted. He said, can we do it on Monday? And Monday I'm off. And supposedly my grandma was telling me that he's only off on the weekends. He's only off on Saturday and Sundays. So Monday, how is he going to be off? Like, I'm a little skeptical about that. But I'm kind of curious about that right there. I'm curious about that. So he texted me, can we just do it on Monday? And I texted him and said, I'll be working on my car Monday, but after I work on my car, then we can go ahead and put my wall mount, my TV wall mount. Man, he said, okay, but do you think I would get his promise on him coming Monday? Today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. Got the next day is on Monday. Do you know if he's going to promise or non-promise? That's the question. And that's what I say. Your family can break your promises too, guys, just like your friends. It constantly happens, and people are like, "No, my family's never gonna do that. My family's always got my back." Set a time and a day of something. I guarantee you, it's gonna fail. I guarantee you. Everybody's got a busy schedule. Everybody does. It's hard to communicate with others without a plan. And that's why I told you in the beginning, if you're going to have a birthday party, a family reunion, a wedding, quinceañera, anything, it's all planned prior to that date. So it's kind of like a guarantee it's going to happen. And that's where I come from of give me a 2 weeks notice. Give me a 2 weeks notice on your we can't give a 2 weeks notice, however, on funerals, guys. I mean, that's just no cap right there. But Give me a 2 weeks notice. I could be there. And it's a promise because it's a guaranteed date. Anyways, guys, so if this taught anybody else a lesson, let me know. Let me know. I'm curious to hear your thoughts and opinions about this situation. Does your family do break your promises? Have you ever been broken by your family promises and stuff? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.